Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Rakah Kradash. I'm from the Prophets in Babylon out of the Waco, Texas camp, affiliated with the Prophets in the branch of Prophets in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida. My name is Atiyat. I like to give a special double honors to the elders and apostles on down at Great Millstone, those fine, sincere brothers who teach well, who rule well, and are great examples to us brothers out here. And peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Lesson for today, the Brotherhood, you know, and basically how important it is to bond with one another in the spirit and truth. And I was inspired to do this video because of, me and my camp leader Taziar, we went up to Dallas to learn from the brothers, and there was a lot of chaos going on. I mean, first and foremost, you had this woman coming up, and she basically accused the brothers of just talking bad about women, which that was far from that. At the end of the day, us brothers, we love women, but at the end of the day, we love women that are in their right mind. That's where their real true value is when they're in the right mind of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, And this woman was clearly not in the spirit, or I say female because she wasn't a woman. I say female. This female was clearly not in the spirit that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai wants a woman to be. A woman means a servant, basically a servant, and she was not in that spirit, She was clamorous, which means, unruly, boisterous, and then, just basically slandering, and pulled another Jake in, and this Jake, he's sitting here talking noise, probably homeless, what have you, and he's talking noise and just a bunch of chaos, and here it is, you got these brothers out here who are excellent teachers, and then you got this other Jake, he comes up, he seemed like he was sincere at first, but at the end of the day, he was sheep in wolf's clothing, because the brother who was nice enough to ask him his question, because he was doing, the brother was leading at the time in the teaching, and he's all of a sudden he jumps in and he has a question, and the brother was nice enough to say, oh, you know what, hold up, let me answer this brother's question, let me ask this man's question. And so we went into it, and the brother was very patient with him, gave him, taught him, did well, because one thing about Elder Ariala, if you know this brother's a beautiful teacher. He really is. The Lord has given him a special gift. We all have gifts in this ministry, and this brother's gift is to be a great teacher, very detailed brother when it comes to the teachings of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Really enjoyed listening to the brother, as well as the other brothers, Yashawamba, Elder Yashawamba, and the other brothers as well. They all are great teachers, man. And so, Elder Ariala was asking this brother answering his questions, and the man kept asking more questions, and basically pretty much the same things. And so, Elder Apostle Rakah, he had just happened to walk up And he got into the conversation. He tried to explain everything. And the thing about it, Elder Apostle Rakar, Elder Ariala, they're different kinds of teachers. But at the end of the day, the beautiful thing is they're in one spirit because they're both saying the same things, you know? And that's what makes this brotherhood so beautiful, you know. But I decided to do this video because, you know, all that was going on with this, you know, out of order Jake and this out of order Eve, you know, I thought that it brought the brotherhood so much more closer together because we're coming into some wicked times and we need the brotherhood, you know, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is what comes first, man, you know. And he is who has brought us all together to do this. So without further ado, Salaki for the rant, you know, what I want to, you know, just kind of explain the situation that happened last night. But this is the importance of this brotherly love that we have, man, that should draw us even more so closer together with all that controversy and, you know, all that drama that was going on last night. Hebrews chapter 13:1. Let brotherly love continue. Yeah, so, you know, with all that chaos that was going on, us brothers should be even more locked in with each other, that much more closer with each other, because at the end of the day, you know, it's kind of like that movie, if any of you older brothers have seen it, called New Jack City. And the quote was, CNB, man, we all we got. Well, in this truth and knowledge, we all we got. You know, of course we have Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, first and foremost, of course, above all things. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And we also have this brotherhood. So we need to embrace it, you know, speaking for myself first and foremost, embrace it, you know. John 13:35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love, if ye have love one to another. Yeah, so we should have love for each other, you know what I'm saying? All have that spirit like, hey brother, I want to see you on that chariot, you know, and vice versa. You know, we should all feel that way, man. You know, if the Lord is dealing with that brother, you should be in that spirit to see all your brothers that believe in this truth and knowledge to be on them chariots, man. You know. 1 Peter chapter 3:8. Finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another, love as brethren, be pitiful, be courteous. Yeah, so this is what we should be towards our fellow brothers, man. You know, because at the end of the day, in your, you know, as well as your own personal background, as well as their background, you don't know what they're going through when they come to camp, you know. So always be mindful of those things and be courteous, you know, because that time when you're out with your brothers, that's probably the only time you kind of get to kind of have any joy when you're amongst the brotherhood, because you got brothers that believe in the same things. And even though we all come from different walks of life, we all have different personalities, we all have different lights outside of this truth and knowledge. We have this truth and knowledge, and that's all that matters, man. You know, not everybody's gonna like, it's in the camp, is gonna like sports, you know. You know, you got some brothers that may do a lot of reading, you know. You never know, you know, but at the end of the day, this truth and knowledge is what matters, you know. Psalms chapter 133:1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. And that's exactly what we were doing last night in the camp. We were dwelling together in unity because we all were as one. Even though we had all this madness that was going on around us, you know, we all stuck together and it was all spiritual, man, you know. And things like that has to happen, you know, in order to bring the brothers that much more closer to each other, man. Because at the end of the day, we all we got, you know. And we got Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But we have to embrace that brotherhood, man. Love one another, you know. But getting back to the guy that was asking the questions, he got offended with Elder Ariala. You know, he felt like Elder Ariala was, you know, getting frustrated or what have you. And he was talking about, well, I've studied psychology and I can tell through your mannerisms and your body language that you was, you know, getting upset. And no, the brother wasn't doing nothing but being patient and asking his questions. He took the time out to say, hey, I'm going to ask your question before we go any further into anything else. You know, so, you know, that just shows you the love that he has for teaching this word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But at the end of the day, that guy wasn't worthy of hearing this truth and knowledge because, you know, the scriptures tell you don't cast thy pearls to swine. And he was definitely swine by sitting there accusing that brother, you know. And just total madness, because if anybody that knows Elder Ariala, the brother is a beautiful teacher, and you can tell through his spirit that he loves to teach. And then, you know, getting back to that guy, the truth of the matter is he couldn't get it because it wasn't for him. Like one of the elders said earlier, you know, last night, he said maybe this isn't for you, and that's okay. You know, this truth is not for everyone to understand, because he was trying to find out how would he know what tribe he came from, and not realizing that this thing is a spiritual thing. It's not something that, you know, that you use carnality by going back to your roots and this and that and other. You know what I'm saying? Everything is all a spiritual thing, and this truth has to resonate with you. Romans chapter 8 and verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yeah, so this truth and knowledge resonates with us. We get the understanding, and you know, we pray that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai doesn't take that spirit of understanding away from us, and we continue to grow so we can be taught, you know, and continue to blossom, man. So it's really important that we embrace the brotherhood, because with the things that are becoming so much more increasingly wicked, we need to lock in even more and embrace the brotherhood even more. So Lord willing, I hope and pray that this was that this was an edifying lesson to you brothers and you sisters out here. And once again, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rikak Radash. And special double honors to the elders and apostles on down at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Until the next time, Lord willing, I'll say shalom.